Hey, Fit Fam, Coach Rousseau here. Welcome to Exercises for Seniors. We learn movements you can do in your daily life to improve your fitness. Now, this is the bedtime series, so you can stretch before you go to bed. And someone was like, oh, it relaxes me, gives me relief, I can sleep better. Now, look, those are all great, and I'm not saying it doesn't do that, but realistically, the bed, before you go to sleep, great time to stretch because you're already there, and you're in the bed. Okay, so let's go over these stretches together. This is for your lower back, okay? A lot of us have lower back pain issues or problems. Now, the first one, now I'm going to pretend this is my bed. I don't actually sleep here. But so the first one, I'm here, all right? I want you to sit up in your bed, okay? So you sit up in your bed, and all you have to do is you want to reach for your toes, okay? Now, this is not the PE physical performance sit and toe reach, right? No, what we want to do is you want to bend your knees and reach forward so you can grab your feet, okay? Once I grab my feet, I drop my head. This actually will stretch my lower back. The straighter my legs go, that's more hamstrings. Right? We're trying to stretch that lower back. I feel the stretch in my lower back right now. Bomb.com. 30 seconds. You don't need to bust out the stopwatch, but 30 seconds is most likely longer than you expect. Okay? So, and these are all classic. These are classic. All right, so that's the toe touch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn over. Right? And from here, this is the child's pose, okay? Now, this is not the yoga child's pose. This is fundamentally sound child's pose. So I'm here I'm crawl, hands and knees. I'm going to push my hips back, okay? So that kind of sets me up for child's pose. Now, what I like to do when I teach people is I'll have them go in on their forearms first, and I'll have them push back with their elbows, okay? And see how I'm pushing my hips back? That's where you're really going to get the traction on your sacrum. Now, if you're more advanced, you can drop your head, bring your hands out straight. And the mistake that I see all the time is people try to put their head down. The point of your hands out straight is not to put your head down. The point of your hands out straight is to push back with your hands. So the more I push back, the more I'm going to separate and make, not separate, it's a terrible word. Well, that's what it's doing. But I'm making space right here in my sacrum and lower back. So I'm pushing back. It's an active pose, okay? You're not sleeping. You don't put your hands behind your head. That's all just completely different stuff. Okay? So that's child's pose. So you got toe touch the toes. You got child's pose. Boom. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to go, and this is like probably the world famous lower back stretch. So you're going to lay flat. This is called cradle, okay? Very instinctively, cradle, people grab on top of their knees. I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm saying going under the knees is better. The reason is you're not putting pressure on your knees. But also I find when my hands are underneath my knees, I can actually hook back more. Like I can get that way, but look, when I have under, I can just pull back a lot more. Okay, so this is cradle. You're going to hold it 30 seconds. Now, you can also rock the cradle. So you can go side to side, right? You can go forward and backwards. You can do little circles, right? And you just got to feel it out. Like for me, my right hip's a little tighter, so I'll come over here. Maybe for you, it's the left, right? And you're doing the circles. Boom, and relax. Okay, so that's your bedtime lower back series. Now, this series, I have 9 stretches, so it's going to be over the course of 3 weeks. You guys can memorize 9 stretches. You can do this routine every single night. A lot of our team members get a lot of relief doing stretches before bed. Okay, it could help you sleep better, but ultimately it's just going to make your body feel better. Okay, so we got the toe touch real quick. Toe touch, boom. Child's pose, boom. On the back, cradle, grabbing both legs. Okay, so bedtime series, it's going to be 9 stretches total. That's the lower back. Next week, we're going to do the legs. Okay, so with that, I'm Coach Russo. This is You'll Be Fit Forever. Peace.